Session, and this is BITSAT Primetime with Masterclass Space at 9 p.m. As usual, we are available with you with our two experts, Aditya Shankar and Atul Verma sir, who will guide you, who will respond your questions that are very common to be asked, and people generally ask such questions. So today it is going to be a very special session because it is not only interactive but very informative and especially related to your BITSAT career, BITSAT college, and BITSAT related information. So this insightful information that you're going to receive today is going to help you a lot, and you do not need to Google again after listening this conversation. So let's begin with Aditya sir. So Aditya sir, first question is about the BITSAT. Is BITSAT really worth, or it is only hype?
Hello, my dear friends. So this is a very relevant question, and I would like to say BITSAT is not a hype at all. It's extremely worth because the reason is that BITS has placed itself in such a way that it is known nowadays for entrepreneurship. That's one thing. Apart from being an engineering college, it produces a lot of entrepreneurs. More than 7,000 companies have been opened by BITSians so far. This is not a joke. So if you think just from engineering point of view, no, you don't have to go via just that way. You need to look from all the angles, whether it is research or engineering side or management or entrepreneurship. So if you really want to get into that cohort of elite people, BITSAT is definitely an entry to. So it's not a hype at all.
So Atul sir, already Aditya sir has answered about that, really why BITSAT is worth, and it is not exactly a hype but relevant for career, for dream. Now for you, that generally student ask, what makes BITSAT a dream college for so many students?
Yeah, thank you, Hassan, for asking this question. So, when we are talking about BITS Pilani as a dream college for many students, the answer is multi-layered actually. The first and foremost thing which come to mind of many students, it is the kind of exposure, the opportunities, the environment, the culture BITS has. Like that in itself is such a unique thing to have, and you always want to be a part of that prestigious ecosystem. Now, coming to features of BITS, so it gives you what experts call as a freedom plus trust model. What it means that you are free to choose, and the institute shows that trust in you. It treats you as adult. It no longer treats you as kids who will be directed to do certain things. It treats you as adults who can make choices for themselves, who can build their future. And there are examples, like starting from you decide whether you want to go to a particular class for attendance or not, which course you choose, which major you choose after certain time. So all these things, they give you this freedom plus trust model. Then of course many students and many parents consider this a place where merit holds the topmost position. All the admissions to BITS, they are direct merit based, and it gives you a cohort which is very unique, which is very talented, and can be very helpful for your aspirations. And of course, the way we have seen phenomenal examples where alumni, and not only alumni, even students studying at BITS, the way they have nurtured this ecosystem of startups, this concept of entrepreneurship. I feel it is very difficult to get that kind of image associated with any other single college. So I think all these things make it a dream college.
Oh, good, good. So people, I believe you are able to kill your curiosity to know about all, because whatever the answer was given, exactly the same thing that you are looking for. Now, one more interesting question that generally students wants to know, and that is for Aditya sir. So the question is, what makes BITSAT different from other top colleges?
So it is actually BITS Pilani. So I think you're talking about what makes BITS Pilani different from other top colleges. So Hassan, I would like to tell you, BITS Pilani, many aspects quite different. Atul has covered many of them definitely, but it gives you overall exposure, which is very important. If you enter BITS Pilani, even with computer science or mechanical engineering student or even physics, you get to study subjects which are not just physics oriented or computer science or mechanical engineering oriented. In first year, you get to study even biological science. Even if you enter as a biological science MSc student, you have to study physics, you have to study mathematics. So basically, BITS gives you exposure to experiment with multidisciplinary branches. So for why bio is important for computer science? Because in future you can make your career in computation and biology. So the interdisciplinary approach is something which is quite innovative, and it's not just from now. Even since decade, this approach has come into picture. This approach you won't find in any other college. And the dual degree program which BITS offers, masters with engineering, MSc with BE, this is quite unique. You won't find this MSc with BE in any other college, because the integrated 5-year programs which you see, either it is MSc integrated 5-year or it is MTech integrated 5-year, which happens in IITs. But BITS offers combination of science and engineering. That's quite unique. Apart from this uniqueness, basically once you enter college, the exposure of extracurricular is very high. So you enter just to study engineering, but you get to know that inside you have lot of clubs and departments. For example, photography club, music club, dance club, publication, you have recreation, you have sports, and you just name any extracurricular activity and the club is going to be there. So very innovative approach is there to learn. So it gives you opportunity to grow in all directions, not just in the domain which you choose. That's something which is quite unique. And apart from that, what I say, there are electives in BITS Pilani which may be completely different from your major. For example, you're doing mechanical engineering, but you can choose a graded course which is in music. There are courses like musicology, appreciation of Indian classical music, creative analysis of literature and cinema, Bhagavad Gita, Shankara's thought. They are completely different from the chosen major and the degree which you are going to come out with. So this gives you a very different angle and approach towards life. And many students have come out of BITS Pilani and they have made career in very unconventional approach. Even one of my friend, he was a triple E student, that means electrical and electronics engineering graduate, but he has made his career in photography, and he is doing quite well, one of the well-known photographers of India. There are people who have made their career in acting field. People are making career in music. So this is something which is very unique. So I would say It gives you opportunities, ample opportunities to go in any field. That's not something which is there in any other college. So in that way, BITS Pilani is, quite unique, I would say.
That's called healthy information, and that's called complete information. That's A to Z. So now, because you have already discussed a lot about the offers that colleges, BITS Pilani campus is giving. Now the question related to the same one, that whether amount matters or not. So Atul sir, does BITS Pilani offer scholarship?
Yes, Hassan, this question pops in many students' minds, and it is a very relevant one because, of course, parents and these days, I would say, in fact, students also want to see, say, return of their investment. They want to see like what they are investing for, what they will get in return, and in that discussion, scholarship also becomes a very important, I would say, stakeholder. So, talking about kind of scholarships available, I might be missing some, but few which I'm very well aware, I'll definitely share those. So, merit scholarship always has been very popular in BITS, that if you are in top 1% of college, you will get a particular kind of scholarship. Then, of course, there have been merit come need based scholarship where you have to like fall into a particular income based criteria and you have to maintain certain kind of GPA. Coming to the most, I would say, game changing kind of scholarship which BITSAT would offer, which BITS Pilani launched this year, which is like full fee waiver for 4 years for top 500 students of BITS. Like this is, I would say, one of its kind thing which we have heard in India, and this can really change the game of quality education. Like when you are giving this much priority to merit, it would encourage many deserving students to be like try their best, give their best, and come forward for it. So yes, there are scholarships, they are merit based, they are merit come need based, and this year's unique full fee waiver scholarship also.
Information. That's unique information. So Aditya sir, before we close the session, the question is whether BITS Pilani offers both placement plus startup opportunities.
Awesome. This is something which definitely everyone looks forward to. So now, especially in last one decade, BITS has come up with lot of startups by students who have started their journey from the hostel rooms itself. And there have been many such successful startups. So BITS has made a very strong startup, base, basically, I would say. So the incubation centers are there, basically, in all three campuses. So if your idea is worth, if you show your worth, you can get seed funding being a student itself. So BITS promotes entrepreneurship a lot. Placement has always been there. BITS is known for one of the best placements in India. You take name of any top company, that's going to be a recruiter at BITS Pilani. Name it, and you will find it over there. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Twitter, or whichever nowadays the new companies which are going to be there, they are going to be recruiter at BITS Pilani. So placement is definitely there, but something in addition to that is opportunity to grow your own business and to become entrepreneur. So people are there, even the many alumni, they are ready to fund students. Incubation centers are there, which are helping in seed funding. So I would say both are there. So whatever you're looking for, whether placement or opportunity to make your own startup or even unconventional career, BITS offers everything.
So people, of course, you have enjoyed all the learning, all the answers of the questions, and you will enjoy definitely in future too, because we have promised you to be with you every day at 9 o'clock. So that is called prime time, BITSAT prime time with Masterclass Space at 9 o'clock. So 4 to 5 days will be subjective, and two sessions will be discussion based, where we will take your questions, we will respond your questions, and if you want to join live, you can drop message in the next session or coming session. We will invite you to join live and discuss live and ask live question. That's also possible. So drop your name, drop your message, and then let's continue discussion. That is going to be informative for you. So this is all for today.